Hello everyone, this is ScabCat242, and here is my first weekend of April 2019. Not even going to say video game haul, but more of a just big yard sale haul, even though I only went Saturday morning. And at first, it was kind of a letdown. First, I think I went to a rummage sale that morning and it got canceled, and I think because it was going to rain that morning. But before I go into more on that story, I'm just going to go what I found during the week before Saturday. So got pretty good stack of games right here. These mostly all came from thrift stores, and I mostly paid about $3 a piece for these. So we got a variety of games. We have PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, original Xbox, Wii, Nintendo GameCube, and then one random Wii U game. So this is what we got right here. So we got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Diablo for PS4. What I thought was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare turns out was actually inside Batman Arkham Knight, and I've been wanting to get this, so just need to get a new case for this. For PS3, we got Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, the Sega Genesis Collection, Hunter Reckoning, Forza Horizon, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Then on the Wii games, we got Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles, and Resident Evil 4. Then we got some PS2 and some GameCube games. So we got Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick, Beyond Good and Evil, Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3, X-Men Legends, and lastly was probably the best of finds was new Super Mario Bros. U for the Nintendo Wii U. Got that for $3. And actually, yeah, so all those were $3, so it was a nice stack of games. That was all from thrift stores. So let's move on to what I found at the only yard sale I went to. Well, I went to 2 rummage sales, which weren't all that great. As I said, it was cloudy that day, but it did not rain. I just think a lot of houses decide not to have a yard sale that Saturday morning. But there was one yard sale I went to. It was already going on. This was probably like 8:30 in the morning, and surprisingly, there was not that many people there. And when I showed up, I noticed there was this big box of Legos, and I peeked through. Came in this really neat, giant. Let me move this. This really cool brick-shaped container, and it looked like there was some pretty good stuff in there, so I asked the guy how much, but then right before I got an answer, I noticed he had some G.I. Joe stuff, some vintage 80s G.I. Joe stuff. So these are all accessories, and there's some figures in here as well. So the guy said he would sell all to me for $25, so I gladly took it. So what was in the Lego collection? So there was one complete set. There was the Rebel Snow Speeder, and that actually is complete. I actually put it together the other day, and it's all there. Only thing missing is the instructions, but I was able to download those online. But all the pieces are there. All the minifigs are all there. So I have a complete Snow Speeder. And then there was this creator set. Only set that had the instructions. For the most part, all the pieces are all there. And there was a good amount of minifigs, mostly Star Wars. And as for pieces goes, so I actually organized these. Well, actually, my girlfriend helped me organize these. These weren't in the bags. I just spent some time organizing them so I can find parts better, but there was a good amount of parts in that bag. So let's move on to the G.I. Joe figures. So not only were there G.I. Joe figures, but there actually were some A-Team figures, which I had no idea even existed. I think the Mr. T figure, yeah, there's Mr. T right there. But as for the G.I. Joe figures, they're mostly from 88 to 89 figures. So there's Sergeant Slaughter, the second version. There's Mercer. I think, who else was in there? There's Taurus. I think. Oh yeah, there's the Sergeant the Marauders Barbecue, and I think there's Tunnel Rat. But it was a good amount of figures that were in that collection. Actually, I'm glad I did buy the Legos because actually there was a lot more G.I. Joe accessories thrown in with the Legos, so it worked out. So that's what I found Saturday, even though I didn't go to that many yard sales, but I was pretty happy with the Lego collection and all the G.I. Joe stuff, so hope you enjoyed watching and stay tuned for my channel for more videos along the way.